Hello there, mortals. I am Ynsin, and welcome back to Dragon's Dogma 2. I am in a great mood. I've got an hour to spend playing games today. I have a crapple right here. That is a cranberry apple tea, abbreviated down to a funny word. What were we doing? It looks like we're down at the bottom of the Pawns Guild. Oh, that's right. We were casually playing the closest thing that a Souls-like game has ever come to a party battler. We're going to take this item here. It is a pork crystal. All of this has disappeared. Now, a lot of people will just immediately gap it straight out of the area simply because they think that that pork crystal, the big shiny thing down at the bottom, which is obviously a reward for doing the dungeon, was actually the objective. It was not. You actually have to inspect this item right here. Whoops. Hold up a sec. I've forgotten to move myself, and I've also forgotten to, flip myself. There we go. Okay, and we're attacked.
I've gained quest knowledge.
Have you now?
Beware its tendrils.
Yes, do beware its tendrils. They are pretty lethal. This is actually straight death. That's embarrassing. Okay, hopefully it's going to load us back into the same place that we just were, because otherwise we're going to have to go all the way down. Ah, perfect. Okay, we are being attacked right now. That was very, very unlucky. I don't think that's ever happened to me in a game before. But how appropriate that it happens on my YouTube. So, we basically want to come up here, and while we're up here, we're going to use, possibly, the Eternal Fairy Stone. Nice. So this is a quick way out of combat if you ever need to get out of combat fast. And there is no fighting those tentacles that we were currently just trying to fight. Like straight up, there is no rhyme or reason to even try and fight them. They don't even give you experience, so it's not even worth our time to be down there. I'm also going to try and get into the habit of looking at the camera when I'm speaking to you guys. Because I think looking at myself is not right. Hello, friend.
Are you the Arisen? I bring a message from the Duke himself.
I might be. It depends on what the message is. Is it a beheading or is it a reward?
His Grace has judged your feat in slaying the Hydra most laudable.
I am definitely the Arisen then.
To honor your noble works, you are hereby welcome to the Worm Hunt. You may now accept orders from Sir Maximilian, Captain of the Hunt.
Great.
Bring this writ to Sir Maximilian outside the castle gates. He will instruct you further. That document confers the status of Hunter upon you. Carry it on your person, always.
Okie dokie. I will do just that. I will carry it on my person until I don't want it. Which is probably going to be pretty soon.
It is a pork crystal. One
Isn't it
can
just?
from anywhere with the use of a magic item.
Are you seriously healing here? Are you seriously healing that tiny sliver of... Val.
Duke Edmund Dragon's bane.
Val! Reassess your priorities. Good God, woman. Now, before we pursue with the story, we actually need to go on a road trip.
Said he was named Duke of
And veterans of the game will know exactly what road trip I am talking about. You know what, actually, we need to go into the options as well before I forget. I'm going to go to the audio. I'm going to crank down the sound effects so that I can balance it better in post. Hopefully this is going to be the way. I think this is going to be the way, because when I was balancing the audio, it was really, really strange. The bass drops were way too loud, and the actual vocals were about negative 20 decibels, which is just a huge dichotomy.
The people worship him as their savior.
Yeah, I'll say. So, we could talk to this guy and sell off all of our things, or we could come over here
His guidance.
to the herbalist's shop, Camelia's Apothecary, and what we are going to
They're
do...
dealing with traveling merchants.
Okay, sure.
Their kind will sing a pretty tune about some rare trinket and have you empty your purse for a trifle.
That's good advice. That's very self-aware.
Worse still if it's ensorcelled goods you're buying. I say again, take care.
I would if I knew what that word meant.
Take all the time you like.
So we actually want to buy from her. She sells a lot of these healing items, right? And we could buy literally an inventory's worth of them because we have so much money. We've got 200 grand in our pocket right here. We also have, however, access to something that's a little bit more overpowered than just base healing items. Oh, we need a pickaxe, and we want to give Scarby a pickaxe as well. And Val can also have a pickaxe, because they will go off and they will mine things on their own volition as well. So we want to get Scarby a heap of these empty flasks right here. Yeah, 600 will do, I think. I think 600's good. That costs almost nothing. Now, the reason I bought so many of those is simply because we are going to go and get ourselves some of the most overpowered early game healing in the game. And this is also including mid-game as well.
Scours the land for soldiers to man the frontier holds.
Until you get a nice, healthy dose of green warish. No, king warish. That stuff is pretty crazy. So we want to empty our inventory over here because it's going to weigh us down quite a bit, but it's not going to be too bad. So let's deposit all of our crap first, like this Spud sauce and all of this crap, basically. Panacea. We should probably keep the Panacea, honestly. We're going to deposit both of those green warishes. What else? We probably want to deposit this Dragon Spit and this rock and this Fairy Stone, because we don't need that on us, and we definitely want to get rid of all of these materials as well. Funko needs to be a lot lighter than he actually is. We're going to keep that license on us, just in case we forget. This hoe, believe it or not, we're actually going to keep it. We've also got a scale coat here, which was pretty heavy. And we've got a feather cape, which is better than what we're wearing. Maybe we deposit this, maybe we don't. I've deposited it. Okay, so we are still pretty weighed down, surprisingly. It's because this pork crystal here weighs about 3 kilos. Yep, that's true. So out of the 12.5 kilos that we have, 3.5 of those kilos are in fact that pork crystal. So
what will it be today?
Nope, nothing else, unless we increased our vocation down in the pit. Never mind, I don't want to sleep. Just yet. We want to learn or set skills. Learn. We have. Great. So we want to get High Levin, of course. That is pretty overpowered. Helidom, I don't think we are going to be mage for too long, so we're not going to worry too much about that one. Holy Boon is pretty overpowered. Let's get that one as well. And we'll see what the core skills are. Levitate is OP. We definitely need Levitate. Equanimity amplifies your magic when you stand at death's door. We don't want to be hit at all. Intervention reduces cumulative damage when you are debilitated by any kind of elemental damage effect, supposedly. We'll see what Scarby has as well, because she might have something that's pretty damn good, although I don't necessarily see anything that's pretty damn good. Okay, let's change our skills. Hopefully we won't have to change too much, because we only bought ourselves some skills. We want to put on secondary Holy Boon, because Holy Boon basically kills whatever Fire Boon does not, and we definitely want all of the augments we can. Do we have another spell? No, we upgraded Levin. Excellent.
Today? Have your pick.
I want to sleep.
What will it be
I want
today?
to sleep until the morning, because I don't want to go outside the city limits at night time. It is a chaos out there. Oh, apparently my follower has returned from assisting another arisen in the realm. So this is what I was talking about. People can rent out your pawns, and when they come back, they can basically have appearance ratings, or they can have items. Well, actually, they have all of these. And they also have all of the information that they got from the other player who played with them as well, to go with the bestiary. So, my main account has gifted her 400,000 Rift Crystals, and Bushi has given her 13,000. That was nice of Bushi. Thank you, Bushi. Let's take them all. Scarby is still enormous. She gained a lot of knowledge, actually, including Hydras, and 60 unfamiliar foes. Sweet Jesus. 30 unfamiliar quests. Oh my days. Average ratings.
I hope I was able to please you, Arisen.
Well, it wasn't me you were pleasing. Good God, you were tall. Look at how monstrous she is. She's huge. Oh, I know why I just got bombarded with all of this. I used to play this old account solo so that I could sleep multiple days and accrue carrots and then let them rot. And then I could sell those carrots. But every time you sleep, you connect to the server. So let's take a look at this board and see if there's anything that... No, it's just Shadow... It's just Mercedes wants us to take her to the Shadow Fort for a lustrous Taj, which we may do, because that's pretty expensive. And Reynard wants us to take him to the Great Wall encampment, and he will give us golden talismans, which are pretty overpowered. We may do those. We may do those in the near future, but I don't think we necessarily want to do them just yet. Okay, so we are going on our road trip right now for infinite wealth and goodies.
This way leads on to the encampment.
I'm excited. I'm so excited. Every time I start a brand new game of this, there's always these mandatory things that I just insist need to be done. and this is definitely one of them. We are going on a road trip to somewhere called a healing spring, and if you have very, very good critical thinking, then you'll understand exactly why based on the things that I just bought. Also, the skill Levitate, the really OP one that I just said is OP, allows us to double jump. And also, if you hold down spacebar, you extend that into a quad jump, which is insane. We don't want to run out of stamina.
Castle walls? The ruins of such?
I mean, they look like ruins. Very perceptive, Scarby, isn't she? Maybe we want to give her some armor that's not the princess gear. Maybe. Maybe.
War has not been kind to this.
Okay. We've got a few bandits up here.
Like a watch post once.
I think maybe Ingle would be good against them. Okay, so if we aim at the warriors, they will be weak to our Ingles. Boom. One Ingle! Served hot and fresh. Scarby is probably going to have to carry a little bit in this instance. We should probably take out these archers here first. Oh, poos. Don't target me. Target literally anyone else. Okay, I just got hit, lost half my health. Oh, poos. I'm dead. Oh my god, this game is so unforgiving. Although that's kind of what we get for playing casually. I don't think I've ever played this while at a standing desk either, which is probably influencing a lot of the ways I'm whiffing these fights. Regardless, we are going to get to the... Dude! Get out of the way. Who are you? What's your name?
Taking orders straight from the captain of the hunt, are you?
This guy's got a woman's name, Meredith. I doubt that this is a man. Okay, that's all he had to say. Ah, great! This is one of the kind of side story NPCs. We definitely want to talk to her.
For myself, I aim to put down roots in a shop of my own.
Really?
Many fled the dragon, never to return, so good land is both plentiful and cheap.
I never fled.
You'll find naught but the finest wares here.
She's actually not wrong. So we want to go down into rings, believe it or not, because she has these things here called Baleful Nails, which are insanely powerful. It increases our strength and magic by +10, retrospectively. So we're definitely going to get some of those. Maybe we want to give them to Scarby. Let's give them to Scarby, actually. Or not. Oh, she's over encumbered, that's why. With the bottles. Oh yeah, I forgot. Okay, let's get ourselves some Baleful Nails. Yes, we want to change our equipment. We want to equip these Baleful Nails right here. Done. So we've just increased our damage output by a pretty good margin, honestly. It's a few levels above us, that kind of scaling. So it's definitely going to supplement some of our lacking issues. Now, we have built into strength and dexterity so far, but now that we've swapped to a mage, we are going to start building into magic damage. And we definitely want to build into magic damage because I aim to take the path of mage, get the good skills from and the secret augments from the vocation skills. Then I want to play sorcerer, who by its own merit is pretty overpowered. And then I'm going to play as magic archer, which is by far one of the most fun classes in the game. And maybe we'll be able to hold a candle with a magic knight as well. Who is kind of like the sword and board class, but also can cast some pretty powerful support magics. What do they call it in Dungeons and Dragons? It's like one of the holy sword guys. A cleric? No, that's a healer. It's not a barbarian. They don't believe in anything. I'm definitely still going to engage with these guys, though. We are just going to have to be a little bit more strategic, I suppose. So let's charge our weapon up first. We'll tell them to go, and then we'll fire. Fire! Okay, Val took a couple of hits right there. Scarby is very slow. Good grief, lady. I'm looking for archers, but I don't really see any. I'm going to try and take out this physical guy right here. It did absolutely nothing, but we did light him on fire, which is also pretty funny. Dude, do you mind? Go away! Go away! Leave me alone! Thank you, Val! Go, Scarby! Okay, I am going to target this guy instead, because he is definitely going to take a big hit. Nice, killed him! So, I'm not entirely sure what we can necessarily do to these guys here, because we do magic damage, and Scarby's the only one that does physical, which is not amazing. This guy's fleeing. Maybe we should try out Levin. Okay, Scarby is almost dead. We probably maybe want to think about... Oh no, Val is already healing her. That's good. Let's try Levin. Maybe stunning them is the way. Maybe electrocution is the way.
They attack in quick succession.
Ooh, did a bit of damage. I think Val did most of that damage, to be quite fair.
After they strike.
Scarby, go! Actually, you know what? Val isn't actually doing anything. Let's go into the inventory page, and we will take half of these bottles and give them to Val. As many as we can. There we go. That'll liven her up for some better swings. Go, Scarby! Go, Scarby, go! I will support you with a high Levin.
They hold the advantage.
Don't worry, Scarby. I got your back.
For an opening.
Boom! That did nothing. I don't even know if it stunned him. Let's try using the base attacks. It doesn't really seem to do a lot, though.
After they strike.
These guys seem to be pretty, well, they're cowardly running away now. Seriously? You plebs! Okay, let's continue onwards with our road trip then. Yeah, we know. We heard you fleeing, you coward. We basically want to come into this kind of... There's a dense forest just further up north, and we definitely want to go in through there. There's a very, very cool location up there. And the reason we're not going there at nighttime is simply because there are undead skeletons all over the road. There are necromancers that summon the skeletons. The necromancers are mini-bosses. They've got gigantic health bars, similar to the Chimera that we saw at the start of the game. We also saw an ogre in the Everfall, just beneath the Pawn Guild. And that was also a boss. I didn't engage with it because they are very quick, which is probably a magic caster's worst enemy. Like, it's okay with, what would you call them? Striders and rangers. Scarby is one of those two. But if you're a magic caster, you have to be quite far from the fight, and you got to play a little bit fast and loose. Okay, we've got some goblins over here. We're definitely going to engage with them. Toasted! And there is a king up here with a shield. Okay, let's try a little bit of Levin. If Val doesn't kill it herself. Okay. I cast lightning, but the lightning didn't actually go anywhere. Maybe there was no ground. Okay, I took out that goblin right there. I remember that there's going to be a heap of them inside of this building. So potentially, we could open this door and then send Scarby in as kind of like a nuke. All right, you ready, Scarby? Go! Oh no, it's just spiders. That's embarrassing. Still 18 experience per hit, though. It's pretty good. We don't actually want to be here, though. We don't particularly care about this area. So we are going to continue north. There are some pumpkins here. I don't want them. I don't want to have to, like, pause halfway through. God, how do we run? I don't want to pause halfway through a battle and only to find that the only thing I have is to eat a gigantic pumpkin that weighs 2 kilos. That's a big no-no. We don't even want to invite the possibility. We want to go into this wilted forest, I think. Oh, there's some bandits. That sucks. Oh, there they are. I see them. They're coming down. This one's targeting me.
They attack in quick succession.
Let's get Grand Ingle out, and we'll try and get this ranger right here.
I shall take on the strong.
Good, and fire! That was actually not too shabby. Damn, I'm only on 1 health. I'm running! I can't die! You know what? We've actually got one of the things that we're going to try and farm up on No, she's drunk it. Well, that's embarrassing. Do we have any healing other than Val? Probably not. All right, that's a little bit of a shame, but hopefully she'll get this anodyne off. She did not get that anodyne off. We could probably flee. Scarby does not want to be in there. She is blind, and now she's just firing randomly in random directions. Val is about to die, but you're about to see her her best skill yet, I think. If she does actually manage to bite the dust, she is not though. Oh no, there she is. She bit the dust. She's dead. We have to go and revive her. But because of her staff, she gets herself back up. That is absolutely fantastic. I love that. I think we should actually run away. They're probably a little bit stronger than we can handle at this point.
I cannot move.
Oh no, actually, they're both dead. Scarby is dead. That's not good. That's very bad. And Val seems to have gotten herself back up, which is nice. So possibly we'll wait to heal, thanks to Val, and then we'll go back and we'll get Scarby.
They're armed, Master.
No kidding, Val. Wow. Okay, so the bandits are in fact stalking us, which is not amazing. Oh, they actually can't get close enough. That's funny. I think they might have a maximum range.
Sorcerer, Master. Stay vigilant.
Okay, let's go. We don't want to be hit by that bow. We'll just go, we'll get Scarby up, and then hopefully we will complete the skirmish.
Keep moving.
Excuse me, friendo. I am keeping moving.
Get him.
No, don't get him.
Oh,
I'm keeping moving.
wait for an opening.
Nice aim. Wow, what an oaf.
No!
Is this
they're
guy
holding advantage.
resistant to magic? Not really. I could probably actually take out this knight without too much effort.
Anytime.
What about this one here? Maybe. He's kind of
They're left exposed
tanky.
after a grand strike.
I think maybe we actually just gun it. We'll gun it to the destination and screw these oafs, these imbeciles. We aren't particularly interested in them. Come! Everybody, back on me! Regroup! Excellent, that's what I like to hear. Ooh, we found a gathering spot. Let's gather. What's under this? A skull. Great, thanks. Okay, that's a little exploit as well. You can do a levitation jump up hills, and it will actually catapult you up the hills, which is pretty cool as well. Judging by the deer, I think we're close to our destination.
If you've a taste for venison, you should hunt.
I don't have a taste for anything. I am a video game character. I do not eat. We could probably maybe get into some roleplay later, but I also don't really think that's necessary. Kill these crows. These deer seem to be a little bit tankier than I thought they were. Excellent. We killed a bunch of things.
This? Monsters? Or bandits else?
I've got no idea. Scarby, what do you think? Tell me what you think you just came across. I'm going to take that lone flower right there, because they're kind of hard to come by unless you are specifically looking for them. So if I open my map, I should be pretty close to the location I want to be at. Oh my god, I am so tiny, and it is actually crippling us now. Oh, this is bad. This is very bad. Ah, good. That's the chapel. So that is one location.
Monsters must be near.
There's also a chest right here that I'm going to open. I'm basically just fluffing around for this first little part of the playthrough to kind of gather enough experience to actually be able to take on the game itself. So let's go into the map, and we'll see where we are. So I think we actually want to be higher up, don't we? Maybe up here, possibly? Or even further down along this coast. We can do both, actually. It doesn't really matter that much. Down here is going to be one of the chapels. It gets invaded at night by skeletons, and there's no soldiers here. So I have no idea how these people are... Okay, our height is actually sandbagging us. I don't know how they actually survive here. Yeah, the Abbey. So, there is a rift crystal right here.
Fear not should we lose our way, master.
We
Your
could
map will
get
serve
new
us.
pawns. I don't really think it's necessary to, though. Let's look at our map. So, in relation to here, I think we do actually want to come further down this... No, we want to go up. Actually, we definitely want to go up. We're actually not even close to our destination. But that's fine. We will find it. We will absolutely find it. Probably should have saved where we just were, but... Ah, well, what are you going to do? I'll come down here, ignore this kind of gross little river.
Are we not just here?
Yes,
All these paths look the same.
this is not a path, Scarby. We're in some dense forests, and we're only going deeper. So down here is some water, which is not amazing. But there should be a ridge that we can... Yeah, there we go. We can cross just down here. So we're coming into an unexplored part of the map with our 700 health and our 2 pawns, who, weirdly, should not be here. One of them should be completely dead. We abandoned her in a field of bandits, but she is actually surviving right here. We'll come down here. There may be there are Geosaurians. Okay. Sulfusaurians. We can actually use Levin against them, and they will not like it one bit because they are water-based. Go! I will engage. Oh, they hated that. They absolutely hated that. They have no idea what's going on. Who the hell just struck me with lightning? Says this one right here.
Aims to hide it.
There, master! Sulfusaurians!
Go! Fight it! What are you doing? Oh, good. We've knocked off its tail, so it's lost all of its magic resistance. Boom! That's a kill. Whoa, 1,000 experience for that. That's pretty damn good. Where's Val? Oh, she's stuck on this rock. That's not good.
Watch close.
In fact, that's really bad.
I've been stricken.
Have you? All right, Disturbed. Good. Good shot, I think. Let's fire its tail off, and then we will do another Levin right against its head, right here. And it will do more damage. No, it's leaving. I wonder if fire is good against them. Actually, surprisingly effective.
It aims to hide itself.
Wow. Disturbingly effective. I think that one's after me. I kind of want it to aggro Scarby instead. Let's try and climb up here. Ironically, despite our height seems to be our advantage when we are fighting. Yeah, you don't say.
What's close?
It's not really that cloaked, actually. I see it. It's pretty obvious. Okay, we definitely want to strike this one with Levin. Boom! That was almost a tail knocked off. Really? Fire is good against them? Alright, well, I'm going to give you Fire Boon, Scarby. Good luck! Oh, that thing crapped out 10 grand. I can see it down at the bottom of the cliff right there. That's funny. There's a couple of them over here. Like worming around, wriggling around, trying to get out of dying, I think. Let's just use base attacks against it. Geosauri. Oh, that's right, they're sulfur based, so they ignite fast. Even though they are wet.
Strength in numbers.
I suppose wet really is only a state. In this case, a mental state. There's a Saurian tail here. We could actually take all of these resources, but I'm not entirely sure that it would be in our best interest to do so right now. Simply because we want to load up our inventory on something else. Something a little less cumbersome. Cursewood. I think this is definitely where we need to be. Like, almost definitely we need to be here. Okay, I'm a little bit tired. Thankfully, doing a lot of magic builds also increases your stamina, because the same bar is used between stamina and magic. We've got a Cyclops up here. We could probably engage this thing.
Cyclops!
Yeah, no kidding. It fell over. Let's take a look at the map really quickly. So I think we do actually want to come maybe down here. If it goes on past the episode's requirements, I'll look at a map.
We don't take
Bandits
kindness
arisen.
to
I
trespass.
begin with the strongest.
Okay, you begin with the strongest. I will cower up this hill. Okay, we've got a few of these bandits down here, which is not amazing. Let's use Grand Levin against this kind of straggler right here. That straggler seems to be quite tough. Let's try and de-aggro it with Scarby.
Very well.
Maybe Grand Ingle instead? I mean, Flesh is really weak against fire, isn't it? Oh, that was... Damn it, we died. I was hoping that perhaps we could interrupt her. Oh, that sucks. That sucks so bad. I hope it auto-saved right now and we're not back at the city, because that would be a massive loss. Oh! Okay, I have not only just figured out how to manually save, which I have not used for years, but I also went on to Google and I looked up the location for the place we wanted to go to. We were actually heading in the completely wrong direction. So it's probably a good thing that I looked it up, because I was leading us all astray pretty harshly. I don't think we engage these bandits just yet. I think we try and bust out a couple of quests, possibly, instead of trying to level up from combat. Except for those Geosaurians, they were actually surprisingly lucrative in experience. Well, who's attacking? Hello? Who's attacking? No one's attacking. I don't know why someone just shouted, "Get him." What are you talking about? Who's saying this?
I'll take them.
Oh my god, there they are. Okay, they engaged us anyway. That's not amazing. We'll get a Grand Ingle out, and hopefully we can bust it straight onto this here. Boom! Nice, we took out one of the archers, but we've aggroed another one. Oop, that's not good. Let's stay away from Val for now. Nope, let's not target him. Let's target this here archer, because they are doing FA damage to us, which means we can take them out with a single Ingle. Good. Scarby seems to be absolutely roasting this fella. What if I stun lock him? What if I hit him from behind so much that he just gets absolutely pounded? Man, everyone's getting a little bit pounded, to be honest. Let's get another Grand Ingle out at this archer over here. Oh, weirdly, I couldn't target that archer. Here we go. Got him! We lost a little bit of HP, but I don't think it's all that bad. Will you? Oh, you will, actually. Good. Oh, that's why I really, really like this healing stuff that we're off to go and get. It heals the entire party.
A curative will serve.
Oh no, we're being attacked again. That's not good. Okay. We are being attacked again by another front. Let's pull out our beautiful angle right here, and we will get this guy. Or we can get all of them and kill one on the way.
No,
I think Val died. I think Val died really, really quickly, but something like death is not going to stop the almighty Val. We need to move! Oh, that was close! Urgency was paramount in that instance right there.
A curative
Okay.
will serve.
I have run out of time for this episode. Thank you so much for watching. Right up here, you're going to find the playlist for... Right up here, you're going to find the playlist for Dragon's Dogma Dark Arisen, and right up here, you're going to find another playlist for something else that I think you'd really enjoy. Of course, just down here's my subscribe button. If you made it to the end of the episode, you may as well just click it and see what else I make. And until I make the next video, or playlist, or whatever I make, thank you so much for watching, and goodbye!